Mexico is becoming more popular every year amongst expats. Mexico is a huge country. It's the largest Spanish-speaking country in the world with a rich culture. Whatever lifestyle you're looking for, you can find it in Mexico. Lower taxes when you move to Mexico. Unlike other Latin American countries such as Costa Rica and Panama, Mexico is not a territorial tax country. Mexico has high tax rates of up to 36% on worldwide income. In practice, the taxes that you are liable to pay in Mexico will be limited to income generated in Mexico or remitted to a Mexican bank. Mexico has no taxation on investment income generated outside Mexico. This would cover any profits generated from activities like trading in stocks, forex, or cryptocurrency. Mexico does not have inheritance tax or capital gains tax on assets outside Mexico. Get a second citizenship of Mexico. When you reside legally in Mexico, you'll be able to apply for Mexican citizenship and get a Mexican passport after 5 years. If you have a child born on Mexican soil, the child will be Mexican by birth. The parents can claim Mexican citizenship in only 2 years. A Mexican passport is a good travel document offering visa-free travel to most of the world, with the obvious exceptions of its more authoritarian North American neighbors. More freedom when you move to Mexico. There's little doubt that nowadays Mexicans are freer than Americans or Europeans. The surveillance state doesn't exist in Mexican cities. Mexico is independent and doesn't get involved in foreign conflicts or sanctions. Low cost of living when you move to Mexico. The cost of living will depend on which part of Mexico you decide to move to. But it will be significantly cheaper. Rent in Mexico City is 72% lower than rent in Los Angeles and 68% lower than London. Slower pace of life when you move to Mexico. Life in Mexico is more relaxed than in North America or Europe. This can be a good thing or a bad thing depending on your point of view. While you may yearn for a slower pace of life, some people get frustrated at how much longer it can take to get things done in Mexico compared to what they're used to. You can enter Mexico for 180 days on a tourist visa. If you want to stay longer, you must apply for long-term residency. This is easy to do and can be done before you move to Mexico at your local Mexican consulate.